It's a concept, as opposed to a technique. Whenever I'm dealing with a guy in a passing situation, fix myself here. So whenever I'm dealing with a passing situation, I want to have an imaginary line. There's the center line, and then there's a line with the feet off. I don't want to bring my hips past his feet. He's got 8 layers of defense, right? Stick your legs out of the way. Stick your feet out. That's the first, the second, then the knees, then the hips, then the elbows, closer and closer, right? So when I come here, I don't want to step past this point, right? In other words, if I step in here, he's able to connect and to start to make my life difficult. If he gets a hold of me here, and he's pushing and pulling, and he's going to be able to try and get my knees to the mat. I don't want, right? I'm in a bad spot here. So if I do go up here, I don't let this, or if it gets attached, I got to sit back and start stripping things off right away. Come to headquarters position. So I want to avoid that. So my first step is out here, dealing with the legs. Some guys like to grab the shins, that's fine. I like to grab the toes, move the feet. Makes it a lot harder. If I'm here, he can rotate his hips, watch. If I'm here, I can start to push his feet. Yeah, this makes it a lot more difficult. I start to strip the first layer off. I'm past the first layer, I can start crushing the second layer. If he turns into me here, right, boom. I start smashing, I want to smash his knees and his hips. So I have to deal with each consecutive problem. But I don't want to give myself a problem, so I'm not going to lean over him. The second I start leaning over him, he's able to get my head lower than my hips, I'm in big trouble. I'm going for a ride. I'm going to get swept. My balance is broken, right? However, the same elements you need for a throw. Kazushi, balance, Sikuri, to fit in with the technique, and Kake, the application of the technique, are the same elements you need for a sweep. Sweeps are throws on the floor. That's all they are. So I don't want to put myself in a bad spot. So the first thing I want to do, if I'm here, I can come in with my hand. I can grab, but he can grab me too, right? So at first, I don't want to grab if I can help it, but I'm not saying don't. You can. But I prefer to attack here first, or attack here at the hips. So if I'm going to step boom into headquarters, right? And I attach right to here. So watch, I'm coming in, boom. Now it's too late to grab. Right? I'm already starting my pass. So it's too late. He grabs me, but it's too late now for him. He can't pull me down, he can't smash me. Or, like I said, I'm here, boom. I'm stepping in on this side now. Yeah, I can start passing right here. I've dealt with the first 2 parts. I dealt with the feet and the knees. Now I just got to deal with the hips. I have to deal with them in that order. The only time that changes is when he gets a hold of my gi and I'm leaning over. Now he's able to push and pull and disrupt my balance. So I can't have that at one time. So this is the idea, right? Whether I'm here, boom, now I can step in. Or I'm here, boom, now I can step in. So I'm moving. Turn it to me. See what we have to do? I can start to pass. So I want to attack his feet and his knees first. I'm not going to give him anything. The other thing he can do is start the sit-up guard. Switch to sit-up guard, sit-up. Right? And now I have to deal with his sit-up guard. So now it becomes a little bit of a different situation, right? And I'm dealing with this here, I have to start stripping things off. Or if he goes and hits Delahiva, he drops back in, All right, he installed a heater, he grabs my pants. I can't let this happen. Here I'm okay. I'm okay with this, but not here. And now I can start peeling stuff off. I can pass this one. So it's the idea of not giving him this. I have to deal with this. I never want to be dealing with this. It's too late. The only time I deal with that is when I'm already past his feet. And I'm doing it purposefully. So I'm here, right? I'm dropping book. Yeah, now I'm not even worried about this. I have his legs split. So it's an easy pass for me either way. I can go either way now.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, sir. Right? It's the idea. I want you guys to remember the idea. I'm not giving him his position where he can push me with his knees. I beat his knees, his feet, and his knees. He grabbed me here. Right? I don't care. Boom. I step over and start to pass. So I beat his feet and his knees first. That's the progression I have to go. Feet, knees, hips when I'm doing a pass.